basketball, Jones. I got a basketball, Jones. Oh, baby. Fumble! We are on Pete Rusinski Field with the train horns in the backgrounds and the oil cars. Jim Peters along with Acapello, Cheech,
and Chong.
Chong, thanks. I thought I might try to spice it up with the shirt today. I don't know if it goes with your hat or not, but we're ready for Week 9 of Friday Night Insight. The East Chicago Central Cardinals.
Wait a minute. We're going to talk football in East Chicago?
Yeah.
Jim Bradley.
That's why we're on.
Pete Turgovich. Football in East Chicago, come on.
Etwan Moore. Forget about Etwan.
I don't like Purdue, but...
Okay. All right, I'm done. I retire.
Football in East Chicago. Come on, Jim.
Cardinals are 6-2, little under the radar, unlike that plane that just flew overhead. But
six straight wins, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah, Hammond and Lake Central to open the season with losses, and have rolled ever since. And I think if they win this week, they'll get everybody's attention because they get the Griffith Panthers, who gave the 59ers a good run last week.
Yeah, I saw Griffith last week. A very good team, very good defense. They're very blue collar. They're not going to score a lot of points against good teams, you know. So I really like their quarterback, Austin Brown. I'm with you though. The strength of schedule, EC wins that, everyone will be talking about them. You know, and who knows? A month ago I would have said no way, but I'm not so sure right now.
Yeah, this is always a team that's got some stellar individual kids, some skill kids, and what they typically lack, as we you seem to notice on a regular basis.
Free throw shooting?
No. Too much dunking. They got to go back to laying it in off the square.
Okay.
But you have an ability on the perimeter, speed, athleticism, that sort of kids, but they generally lack the depth up front and the strength and the depth on the offensive and defensive lines, and that's usually where we see the difference between the teams like these Chicagos and the Hammonds when they play a suburban team that's maybe got a few more numbers, a little more size and strength.
Yeah, well, you got to take your cap off to Stacey Adams. You know, this is his second year. Sorry if the glare gets too much, but
double glare today
in stereo. But no, Stacey, this is his first full year, and look what the Cardinals are doing. I was out here last week, and he knows, like you said, up front they've got to get stronger and they've got to get depth. But you got to take baby steps when, the program was struggling like it was, and I think they're beyond baby steps. To win 6 in a row,
yeah.
And. I guess right now we're going to get a word with Stacey and
talk to him a little bit about the Griffith game and moving ahead toward the playoffs.
Yes, the progress of our team has been what we expected of us as well. We started off slow. Our numbers was down at the beginning, but the kids, upperclassmen hung in there. The more we practiced, the better we got. The more players we got, the better practices got, so the better we got, and that's what happened. So, and it was good for our players to come out there and play well. One of the goals that we had was to win all the home games, and we ended up winning all our home games this year. That was one of the goals, and another goals that we have set forth for our team is to try to create at least a turnover a game.
Mm-hmm.
We've done that as well. And now the last and third final goal is to win a sectional game.
With the season, the big difference is we're actually a team. Our bonding is good. We actually practice hard. We do more stuff as a team, and everybody go hard and got the same goal, and that's to win. Griffin, we just got to really stop their run. Their run is really aggressive, and they're gonna keep trying to run it until they stop. So that's our objective, is just to stop their run.
Well, we see this Friday night as a measuring stick as well, especially as coaches. We've done some things that we have not done before. Like last night, we was out to my house until almost 9 o'clock last night, trying to come up with ways to try to stop their option game and stuff as well. Those are things we haven't done. So everybody's taking a step forward. Our players, the buzz was talking about Highland, and we as coach, we got to bring it back down. You know what? We have a game before that one. That's Griffith. And they, coach, that one too, but they do know we have to go out there and play well versus Griffith. Or season, we want to win. We want to win.
The Lake Central and Valpo go into this one, and Maryville and Chesterton with the Duneland Conference at stake for the Indians and Pirates.
Well, I think, the biggest thing, and I talked with both Zach Wells and Brett St. Germain last night, and I think the biggest thing is how does Lake Central rebound from a loss?
Yeah, exactly.
They've shocked everybody this year. I think of the two teams, I think maybe they're playing the tougher right now with Chesterton's quarterback still out. So, Zach Wells, I kind of joked with him a month ago. If someone would have told you would have a shot at the DAC title, he would have driven off Broadway, But here we go. I mean, they're both favorites, and we're not going to talk about the draw this week much, but they open in the first round of sectionals. So
yes, they do.
So yeah, it's a coin flip, and I think they'll be a co-conference champs this year. Well, we were all jacked up about Lowell and Andrean, and Lowell goes out and gets spanked by Munster
Right.
last Friday. So it's still a big game. If Lowell wins, I think every team in the conference will be a co-champion. But Andrean, they really want to win the conference outright. Big game for those guys. They played well against Griffith. A couple turnovers made the game close. So, with Wheeler the following week, it's going to be interesting to see who Andrean is focused on this week as they practice.
In all likelihood, and it'll be a week 10 from a playoff game site for the tournament edition of Friday Night Insight. Have a good week.